Welcome to this explainer. Okay, let's dive right into this. If you're looking for extra income but feeling, completely blocked by lack of starting capital, you are absolutely in the right place. We're tackling a massive, very real problem today, finding honest, completely green, and literally zero budget income opportunities that actually work for the reality on the ground in Indonesia. Forget the noise. Forget the crazy expensive startup costs. Today is all about building what we call green wealth.
Here is a quick roadmap of what we're covering today. First, the zero budget dilemma. Second, hustling with your mind. Third, the power of digital. Fourth, the physical exception. And finally, the 30-day commitment. All right, let's kick things off with Section 1, the zero budget dilemma, and why you really don't need money to make money.
We've all been there, right? You read a side hustle article that promises the world, only to realize by the second paragraph that you need capital you simply don't have. It's exhausting. Get-rich-quick schemes like dropshipping or buying crypto, they require serious upfront cash. Contrast that with sustainable hustles. If a hustle requires money to start, it's a huge barrier. So we're setting a new, honest tone right here. We're removing that barrier entirely by focusing strictly on highly practical solutions that require exactly 0 rupiah to get off the ground.
Before we look at the specific methods, what exactly is a sustainable side hustle? Well, it's an income stream that creates real value without exploiting people or destroying the planet. That's the green element. We're talking about honest, doable work that doesn't rely on internet hype. It's built for your actual everyday situation in Indonesia, providing real value to real people. Moving right along to Section 2, hustling with your mind. Exporting intellectual capital for zero carbon and zero waste. This is our first category of solutions, and it's incredibly powerful. When you use your brain to create value, you aren't consuming any physical resources. You're just taking what's already in your head and turning it into an income stream. Notice this number, 15 to 25 US dollars. That is the earning potential for writing just one beginner article for an international client as a freelance writer. Because businesses in the US, UK, and Australia constantly need website content, they pay in dollars. And thanks to the highly favorable exchange rate, that translates to roughly 230,000 to 380,000 rupiah for a single piece of writing. For intermediate writers, that jumps to $40 to $80. And the absolute best part is that it's remote work you can do right from your phone or laptop.
So how do you actually pull this off? Here's your exact step-by-step roadmap. First, create a completely free profile on platforms like Upwork or Fiverr. Second, write 3 sample articles on topics you actually know about. Tech, health, finance, or lifestyle work really well, just to build your portfolio. Third, start applying for beginner-level writing jobs. Now, your first payment might take 2 to 4 weeks to land in your bank account, but once it does, you've created a repeating, scalable income source.
But hey, we promised an honest explainer, so here is your reality check. That first month, it's going to be slow. You will face rejections. As this quote points out, most people give up after just 1 week. The secret here isn't magic, it's persistence. If you can commit to staying consistent and applying for just 30 days, you will secure that first paid client, for sure. Let's look at our second mind-based hustle, online tutoring. 1.5 million rupiah. That's your monthly earning potential if you teach just 5 conversational English sessions a week, charging 75,000 rupiah per hour. To put that into perspective, Indonesia has millions of students needing help in English, math, science, or Bahasa Indonesia. Platforms like Ruang Guru and Zunius, or even just setting up direct Zoom or WhatsApp sessions, pay between 50,000 and 200,000 rupiah an hour. You don't even need a formal teaching certificate. You just need knowledge and the patience to explain it clearly. You can literally start today by posting in local Facebook groups or WhatsApp communities offering a 30-minute trial. Whether you choose freelance writing or online tutoring, they share a massive benefit. Building human capacity is the ultimate green investment. Educating others and creating written content are pure, zero-waste, zero-carbon ways to generate income. You're making money without leaving an ecological footprint. It's brilliant.
All right, Section 3, the power of digital. Building or finding an asset once and selling it infinitely. This is where we look at the massive scalability of digital assets. These hustles have absolutely zero physical footprint, but they leverage the internet to sell the exact same file over and over again. Our first digital hustle is digital product reselling. Most people have never even heard of this, but it costs nothing. You find free or low-cost digital products, like ebooks or templates, that come with private label rights, or PLR.
Websites like idplr.com are fantastic for this. Then you resell them legally on Tokopedia, Shopee, or even WhatsApp. For example, say you find a free digital planner template, upload it to Tokopedia for 25,000 rupiah, and sell 10 copies. That's 250,000 rupiah in pure profit for something that cost you zero and took, 40 minutes to set up? But the crucial point here is an honest reality. Always verify genuine resell rights before listing any digital product. You absolutely must read the licenses carefully. Do not sell anything that doesn't explicitly grant you permission to resell. This only remains a legitimate, honest, and green income stream when you operate properly within the rights granted to you. Next up in the digital space is selling Canva templates. Out of everything we're covering today, this hustle actually has the highest earning potential. It's a real game changer. You use Canva's completely free tier to design professional templates. Think social media posts, CVs, business cards, or wedding invitations. You design it one time and you sell it indefinitely. On a global platform like Etsy, a template pack sells for $3 to $8. That's 45,000 to 120,000 rupiah. Locally on Tokopedia or Shopee, sellers are already moving CV templates for 20,000 to 50,000 rupiah a pop. That is the very definition of passive income.
Getting started is incredibly simple. Step 1. Open a free Canva account. Step 2. Sit down and create 5 professional Instagram or CV templates. Step 3. Open a free Tokopedia store, list your templates, and price them competitively around 25,000 to 35,000 rupiah. Boom! You've just started a highly scalable business without spending a single rupiah.
But let's ground that excitement with another honest reality check. It takes time to get your first sale. If you list your templates and hear crickets for 3 days, do not panic and give up. That's totally normal. You have to let the platform algorithms do their work. Usually sales start trickling in after 2 to 4 weeks once the search engine actually discovers your listings. Patience really pays off here. Let's shift gears to section 4, the physical exception, sustainable secondhand flipping.
So everything else on our list has been digital, but this physical exception is highly profitable. Imagine a used blender someone listed on OLX for 80,000 rupiah just to get rid of it fast. If you take that blender, clean it, and take proper photos with good lighting, you can easily relist it on Tokopedia for 180,000 rupiah. That is a 100,000 rupiah profit margin on a single, super simple transaction. Now actually, scratch the completely zero budget thing for just a second. We have to be completely transparent. This is the absolute only hustle on today's list that requires a tiny bit of starting capital. You're going to need maybe 50,000 to 100,000 rupiah to buy your first item. But the trade-off is incredibly strong. Because you're buying tangible items that already hold value, it offers the closest thing to a guaranteed profit, provided you choose the right items, of course. And the environmental benefit? It's massive. Every single secondhand item you successfully flip is one less item sent to a landfill in Indonesia. You're creating income strictly by extending the life of products that already exist. This isn't just a side hustle. This is literal green wealth in action. And finally, Section 5, the 30-day commitment, and how you start building your green wealth.
So we've explored the strategies, and here is the full landscape. Whether you want zero waste brain value through writing, a zero physical footprint with digital reselling, building human capacity via online tutoring, passive income from Canva templates, or to keep items out of landfills by flipping, all of these are viable, green, and totally tailored for you.
I want to leave you with this really powerful concluding philosophy from our source material. Anyone promising fast riches from a side hustle is lying to you. But every single hustle on this list is real, sustainable, and starts this week. We are completely rejecting the get-rich-quick lies here. This is about building real income responsibly, step by step, without spending money you simply do not have. So I want to end this explainer with a challenge to you. Which sustainable side hustle will you commit to for the next 30 days? Don't try to do all 5 at once. Pick one, just one. Commit to it for a solid month, push through that initial slow period, and take your very first step toward building your own green wealth today. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I will see you on the next one.